is up, ladies and gentlemen? We got a good one here for you. We've got... let me introduce myself first. My name is Safefire, and my buddy here is...
Hello, my name is Nino.
Xenon Man. We'll be commentating this match for you guys. Our players in the top left, we've got Venk spawning as the... what is that? Green?
Teal.
Turquoise? Teal? Terran.
It's
The Teal Terran.
Yeah.
Alright.
And in the bottom left, we have Ikreeo playing Terran, the brown type.
The brown type. Alrighty. So what do we know about these players?
Okay,
right
well,
now?
I believe this is Venk's like second game ever. I mean, I think he's been watching the videos that we made regarding like general strats. However, it's a little slow in this matchup. Ikreeo, on the other hand, has been. So I watched this live last night, or 2 nights ago, and Ikreeo is very what's the word? He's very stubborn on his strategy in more ways than one.
What kind of strategies has he been going for?
Well, I could tell you right now, the only type of armor unit that Ikreeo makes this entire game is Marines.
Oh boy.
Just nothing but Marines. And he doesn't even upgrade them too. But yeah. So I don't know if you guys noticed right now, but when you look at the replay progress bar, you notice the timer goes all the way up to 57 minutes. You are in for a treat in this game, boys. You would not believe the crazy stuff that Ikreeo is able to like get away with in this game. Like, okay, right here in the early game, you will see that Venk has Ikreeo on the ropes, like how Venk, like Ikreeo likes wrestling. Imagine it's like Royal Rumble, where like you gotta like push him off the ring to get them out. Well, imagine it's just Venk and Ikreeo left in the ring, and every time Venk tries to like push him down with his leg or something, Ikreeo is able to snake his way back into the game.
Jesus. Alright, we've got the game sped up here.
I think if we want to save for time, I would I would recommend having it all the way up to like 8.
So I've got it on 4x speed right now, which is fine for now. So here we have Ikreeo. He's got like 3 Marines just rotating around the map.
I believe so. When I was watching this last night, I want to believe that Ikreeo was kind of role playing with these 3 Marines here, because those were the only ones that've been going around the map the whole time, like like a scout group, you know. And he checks every like corner of the map. He doesn't know where the spawns are.
Every nook and cranny.
Yeah.
Where did he spawn? Did he spawn in the bottom middle? In the exact middle of the map? Who knows?
Also, it's worth mentioning that during the game, the bottom spot, the bottom what you call it, the bottom the mineral lines are invisible on the minimap. So you'll notice that Venk won't ever check those spots, just because he doesn't see any minerals there.
So here we have Ikreeo. He's got his little squad of 3 Marines. Looks like they're finally about to find Venk's base right here. Oh,
almost.
Never mind.
Almost.
He goes the wrong way. I think he's a little lost.
Alright, he found it.
So he finally found the base. Let's see what Venk does to respond. He has a bunch of Marines ready to intercept this attack, and Vinny's small army gets shreked. But, oh, check it out. So, Ikreeo asked me for some tips, and I told him, just make sure you expand, build lots of, build more than 1 barracks, and if you expand, get another command center. That'll let you build more SCVs, which means more stuff. So it looks like he took that to heart. He built another command center, and I like his formation of Marines here. in his base. He's got like a rectangle.
A J shape. J for Jeremy.
The J for Jeremy. So that's actually a good amount of Marines. Like it's like 2 control groups worth.
Now, if you'll notice that Ikreeo is in a very strong position right now because he knows exactly where Venk is, but Venk doesn't know where Ikreeo is.
Yep.
Alright, what we got here? Oh, we got a little formation going. An attack. Oh wait, no, never mind. Alright, here we go.
We have some weird kind of just a mishmash of Marines.
Trying to escape.
I taught Vinny, or Ikreeo, I'm sorry, about control groups. So it kind of looks like he figured that out. He's got 2 clumps, or 2 control groups of Marines. So that's good. Learning how to use control groups will elevate your game to that next level.
Now, Venk is in a very strong position right now because his army is just a little more bigger than Ikreeo's. 115 supply to 68. And Ikreeo is a supply block right now. So I think Ikreeo will not... I don't remember. I don't know if he'll be able to push with this attack.
Yeah, we'll see what happens here. But Venk, he's got a bunch of vultures. I don't think he has... No, he doesn't have a machine shop. So he doesn't have the Spider-Mine ability. He kind of just has vultures chilling there. But wow, look at all these idle workers though. This is what you don't want to have. What the hell is that?
Yes, Mom.
You know, can never escape the clutches of his mother.
Hey, sorry here.
Hey. I muted him.
You want it?
I muted him. Alright, okay. So, here we go. Attack coming in. He's trying to attack uphill into the base of Venk. But Venk, he just has way too much stuff. He's going to defend this just fine. Ikreeo's army doesn't stand a chance at all. Yeah, that was easy mode for Venk. So a thing about this game, when you compare it to Starcraft 2 or even League of Legends, high ground advantage is really good in this game. Let me unmute Xenon. Okay. I had to mute you for a second. High ground advantage in this game is really good. If you're on the low ground and you're attacking up, like Ikreeo is, he's attacking up into this ramp, your shots have a 50% chance of missing. So if you have like 2 siege tanks and they're attacking up, there's a chance that one of them or both of them might not hit their attack. It's kind of similar to Dota 2. Starcraft 2 doesn't really have that. There's no high ground advantage, but it's something to be aware of. Yeah.
Oh,
so the only high ground advantage in Starcraft 2 is the low ground people can't see you. That's it.
They took that out.
Yep. If I'm wrong though, someone correct me. Either way, we've got that same J formation of Marines coming out of Ikreeo's base, and oh boy, you've got a huge push coming out from Venk. I don't think he knows where Ikreeo's base is though yet.
Yeah, he doesn't know at all.
Yeah, so he's kind of just setting up shop out here. I guess trying to intercept any attacks that could come into his base. And Venk, we've got some long distance mining going on. He should lift his command center up. Plop it down right there. But hey, whatever works. Speed this up a little bit more. Venk is slowly inching his way across the map, trying to figure out where Ikreeo is. And Ikreeo getting his 3rd base. This is good. And here's
oh my god.
That was juicy. So at this point, Venk looks like he should win. He has a huge army. Ikreeo has not a whole lot defending his expansion. He has like 2 Marines in his main base. Okay, Okay.
And here comes the Shrek.
Our Ikreeo, I would GG right now, but let's see what happens. We got a bunch of Marines just destroying his base. This command center is going to go down. Barracks is going to go down. All these SCVs are going to die. And this is just the sad times for this Terran base right here. And somehow this game is going to go on for another 40 minutes. So we are in for a treat. We've got SCVs joining in the fight. Not doing a whole lot. They're just getting wrecked by Marines, because Marines... SCVs stand no chance against Marines. I don't know how this game could go on for another 5 minutes even, but we're gonna see what happens. Alright. Ikreeo does have that one base here though, that Venk hasn't scouted. So what I'm thinking is Ikreeo manages to stay hidden for 40 minutes and builds up an army to compete against him. So if that's the case, I can see why this was a long game, because his original main base is gonna get shreked. We've got Marines in the middle of the map, SCVs in the middle of the map. I'm sure that's probably not intentional, but it does give him good map vision. It gets him scouting, it gives him map control. Lots of information can be gained from there. Look at this production tab, only one SCV being made from between both of them.
I think in chat Venk said, "Welp, GG," right around this time. And then he realized, oh wait, it's still going.
Like, whoa, why didn't it end? This isn't right.
Something's not
Ikreeo
right.
sending out another SCV out. Is he gonna build another command center? In the corner of the map?
He has enough money for it.
He has lots of money. He could build something in the middle too. The middle of the map is black. It hasn't even been scouted by either player yet. Right now Venk is freaking out like, why haven't I won? What's going on?
Uh-huh.
I should be winning. The game should have been over by now. Venk is headed in the right direction, and oh no!
Wait,
And
yep.
oh, oh no! All he needed to do was walk up this ramp, and the game would have been over. Meanwhile, Ikreeo is going back to square one. His first barracks is being made. He's got an SCV chilling up here. It might get killed. Oh, he does scout the middle of the map. That's good.
Right at that moment when Venk was just inches away from walking up that ramp.
He just needed to move up like a few more pixels, and he would have seen his base. Wow. Wow. We still got the long distance mining going on. Lots of Marines just chilling in where Ikreeo's base used to be. And then Ikreeo back to making Marines one at a time. He's supply blocked. Classic mistake. And yep, there's the other command center going down. And oh, okay, so Venk should have seen that SCV. And yeah, so he's gonna push in, scout what's going on. And he's probably thinking, alright, okay, now I got him. What, oh, why does he go back?
Yep.
Okay, and okay, changes his mind. He's like, okay, I'm not gonna give him a chance. Let's end this right now. But when this goes down, he's gonna be like, oh, not again.
And look at this.
And again, we've got Marines just hanging out just a few feet away from this base, but they haven't scouted it. So if I look at how do I change viewpoints?
You click on the name in the top right.
Oh, right. Okay. So if I click on Venk's name, you can see that he doesn't know this part of the map. He either thinks it doesn't exist, or he doesn't know it's there. Either way, he hasn't scouted it. And if only he knew. If only he knew what was right there. in the fog of war. He sees that SCV pop out though. His camera probably wasn't on that location, so he wasn't able to find out, see what was going on.
I don't think he noticed.
No, he's probably looking at his base. And Ikreeo, all information he has is that Venk's base is over there somewhere. And he's getting another base. Now it'd be funny if Ikreeo expands to all of these like edge locations. Because if you look on Venk's screen, he hasn't scouted any of those side of the map bases or expansions. So he doesn't even know they exist. So Ikreeo working his way back up to 1 million Marines, 2 barracks at a time.
I think
Venk is just struggling. Alright, yeah, I forgot. I'm gonna speed up.
He's checking. I think he's just looking
He's
around.
checking everywhere. I don't think he's seen edges just yet.
Here you go.
And here it is, and he... Why isn't he slowing down? There we go. Alright, he finds the base. Good news. He found the base.
However, there
But
were
Ikreeo had
way
that,
too many.
yeah, he had that high ground advantage. Plus, it's really hard to attack into a choke point. It's really good to get Marines, siege tanks right outside the base.
And air units.
Yeah, and air units. That's kind of the strategy you do. So Ikreeo is going for all of the side bases right here. Speed it up again. And here comes Venk. He's coming out. Did he upgrade? No, he hasn't gotten spider mines just yet. He might want to invest in those to contain him in. He does have weapons level 1 though. Ikreeo doesn't have any upgrades. And they're kind of at a stalemate right here. Got an army over here. Ikreeo's army cowering in fear in their base. But we've got another 2 barracks worth of production up in here. Same thing going on in here. He's just going for that trifecta of mirrored bases. The same type of base in each edge. But we do have siege tanks, finally. Alright, he's sieging up. This is good. He should be able to destroy this base now. And that siege tank is going crazy. And here we go. We've got the siege tanks. The one siege tank is sieged up. Wow, look at this. High ground advantage is still really, really good. It's hard for Venk to push in. He's got SCVs blocking his own ramp, so his Marines can't really push in. These siege tanks, they need to siege up though. They're just in regular mode, which they don't really do much damage and they don't have much range. Ikreeo is able to hold this off. He does mine the base.
He hold this off.
Jesus.
No, finally.
Well, okay. Venk does manage to finally push through. But Ikreeo still has 2 bases. So if I were oh man, it would be fun to see Ikreeo just push out with like this base worth of units in the top and attack Venk's main, while also pushing out with his base on the right here and just do like multi-pronged attacks everywhere. I don't think Venk would be able to keep up. We do see their APM start to skyrocket. It used to be at 20 for the whole map, the whole match. Now it's at 40. Doubling their APM in this fight here.
Double.
Holy guacamole. And Ikreeo is going back to the other corner edge, I guess, of the map. His base on the bottom is going to go down, and let's speed it back up. More units compiling out by Venk. I think he did scout this top base here. Yep, so we've got some Marines waiting out there.
What is happening? Look
We've
at
got
this.
this. Okay, we've got Venk's base is like on the other side of the map. Vinny has 3 bases, all spread out. This is just the weirdest. Usually in a game like this, you would have like the top half belonging to one player and then the bottom half to the other player.
But in this game,
It's
it's like a spaghetti.
just a clusterfuck of bases everywhere. No one knows.
Oh, and look at it! Look at this. Top right.
Oh, top right. So Ikreeo managing to find an undefended base by Venk. Venk, on the other hand, is pushing into Ikreo's base over here. We got the multi-attack action going on. Ikreo's probably going to take out this base. He's got a proxy barracks, I guess you can call it, outside here. And oh my god, Ikreeo is defending this attack here. He's also got his 3rd, 4th base, whatever this base is, on the left.
I think this is about his 6th base right here.
Yeah, this is like his 6th, 7th base, who knows. Venk starting to run low on supply here. He only has 43 compared to Ikreo's 132. So this is probably where the tides turn in Ikreo's favor. He has nearly triple the supply, no, quadruple. Triple the supply of Venk. And I think if he pushes out with all of his army, he could probably end the game. Venk only has a few marines, a couple siege tanks. He has no income. He has no mining bases right now, so he only has this group of units to work with in the middle of the map. And here's Ikreeo pushing in. He's trying to fight 3 siege tanks with like 10 marines, but the siege tanks are... Oh, he's gonna back off. Smart choice by Ikreeo. Oh, never mind. He's just wiggling back and forth. Meanwhile, Venk attacking Ikreo's proxy base over here.
Proxy barracks in the top left.
Top left, another proxy barracks. I think Ikreeo learned from Cheese's match, or Eo's match.
Yeah, it's from
Build a barracks outside of your opponent's base. And now we can see Venk has been contained into the top left corner of the map. Ikreeo sticking to only marines. Seems like that's the only thing he likes. And they're unupgraded marines at that.
And look at this. The Venk's marines completely passed by Ikreeo's barracks.
They just ignore the fact that there's a barracks right outside their home. And we've got a nice little conga line of 7 marines. They're gonna meet these marines here. We got a little scuffle going on. Nothing too serious. These marines over on the left and the top left finally find this proxy barracks. Gonna take it down. And on the top right we got Venk's marines taking down these barracks. But Ikreeo does have marines here. He could defend this if he wanted to. But he doesn't. So let's see what we got. Production, we've got 2 barracks coming out from Ikreeo. Couple marines being made by Venk. Venk does have a lot of money though. He could drop like 5 whatchamacallin factories and a lot of siege tanks, siege up, float his base to somewhere else and start mining again. But he chooses to just push out with a few marines and gets wrecked over here. Speed it up a little bit more. So Venk is trying to find little trades where he can. But oh, okay, he might be able to push into Ikreeo's base in the top here. Yeah, it looks like he may win this fight. Ikreeo, on the other hand, though, is producing constant marines out of these barracks. What else we got going on the map? We got... I guess he's... Oh, okay. Nope. That was a weird fight. Got Marines by Ikreeo just getting spread out everywhere. This is just the weirdest match I've ever seen. I don't really know what's going on, what the plan is by each of these players. They have stuff.
There is no plan.
There, yep. I think they're just like putting their camera somewhere, seeing what's on the screen, seeing what they can do, forgetting about everything else, and then going to another location, and then forgetting about what they were just doing. It's like a 5-year-old kid getting distracted every 30 seconds. Like, they may have a plan, but then they forget about it. Oh great, so Venk is taking control of this upper portion of the map again. Ikreeo still has nearly double the supply compared to Venk's 48 supply. He has 115 and he is supply blocked. So Robot Lady is probably yelling at him. What does she say? Additional supply depots needed. And let's see what's going on. We've got more Marines on this top right. A little scuffle there. But Ikreeo just has these 2 bases kind of fortified, and wow.
GG.
Venk just gives up. He does not want to deal with this any longer.
Yeah, he said he had to go somewhere.
Wow. Unfortunately, he had to go. This turns out to be a battle of, what is it, attrition? Attrition. Whoever, just a waiting game.
I really wish our matches are like this, safe fight.
Wow.
It's just like absolute mayhem. No thought into it whatsoever. If I don't know what I'm doing, you don't know what I know I'm doing.
This is the final.
What?
This is where the men are separated from the boys, and the
Alright guys,
the ball will
what a game. Ikreeo moves on to round 2 of the losers bracket. We'll be announcing those matchups once all round 1 is finished. And we'll see whoever loses in round 2 in the winners bracket will be placed in the losers bracket. So if you lose in round 2, you may be against Ikreeo and may have to deal with all of his bullshit.
Yep.
So
Whatever
be warned.
This was.
Be warned. You may have to deal with this.
Check every corner of the map.
Leave no corner of the map uncharted. Alright guys, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Good luck, have fun.